Oh, mother of God. What did you do, Digital Foundry? 11,000 dislikes, 1.7K likes. Well, I'm glad to see that your audience, at the very least, can call out this obvious corporate shilling when they see it, because if it wasn't for the backlash, most people would not know by default that this entire video is just a product placement for Nintendo. Welcome back to the channel. Just wanted to quickly cover something I noticed, and that is the folks over at Digital Foundry uploading this, The Legend of Zelda games, Switch 2 editions versus original Switch 1. Now, if you're a Digital Foundry fan, that kind of comparison gets you excited. Hell, got me excited. I would like to see a breakdown of the differences. I like Digital Foundry analysis. I like how they do pixel counting. I like how they count frames. I like all the tools that they use to tell you whether companies are bullshitting you or not. Here's the thing, however. When Digital Foundry uploaded this video, people were expecting that very thing, but that's not what it is. What did Digital Foundry upload then, Frit? This is actually a complete re-upload of Nintendo's presentation of Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom Enhanced. The one we've already seen officially from Nintendo at their Direct. That's right. Digital Foundry clickbaited people, which, you know, it's actually fine if your clickbaits are clever, but this was not a clever clickbait. They uploaded this knowing that you think you were going to get an analysis breakdown, but what it actually is just an advertisement. The audacity of these guys. Holy shit. When it comes to Nintendo, that's when the shilling is in full effect. You notice it with a lot of creators. I don't know how much Nintendo paid you, Digital Foundry, but it was clearly enough for you to not give a single fuck. I want to admire it, but it's gross. This type of shilling for a corporation, where you just sell your soul, sell the very thing that makes your content what it is, for a bag from that corporation. I understand why people do it, but I just can't respect it. And neither can Digital Foundry's audience, who are pissed in the comments. And rightfully so. Like, why would you do this? You got everybody to think you're about to have one of the coolest comparisons, and it just turns out to be an ad already made by Nintendo, re-uploaded by you, with zero input from the team. No John Linman, no Alex, nothing. Just 7 minutes of stuff we've already seen from the official Nintendo. Honestly, a lot of respect being lost here today. Something about Nintendo just brings out the worst in a lot of content creators. I don't know what it is. I wouldn't mind if these guys got paid by Nintendo to promote the game, but they literally just got paid to show an ad. People are not tuning in to Digital Foundry to see ads. And if you are going to promote the product, just do it the Digital Foundry way, through the analysis, through the breakdown. This is not only lazy, but it's deceptive as fuck too. Like, what were they thinking? They even did it in their traditional thumbnail format, knowing people would click on it, expecting an analysis. I mean, I get it. Why wouldn't you just upload an ad Nintendo already made, where you don't have to lift a finger or do a single bit of work, and you get paid just to re-upload their own work? Yeah, makes sense, but is it really worth damaging the relationship between you and your audience? Because I do not see a single positive comment on this, and I'm not sure it's a good idea to make it so easily known how compromised you are. Not that that's news, because everybody knows Digital Foundry has been paid in the past to shill for products, but I don't think I've ever seen such lazy shilling. Not only that, but you re-uploading Nintendo's footage and their video, it shows me that we're not gonna get an actual analysis that isn't all just entirely put together by the corporation shilling their own product. The fact that Nintendo didn't just let you guys play this update in real time and give people results, but instead relies on this being all they let you report, that's not good. Not only that, but when they originally uploaded the video, they highlighted in the title, sponsored. But that's the thing, this is not a sponsored video. This is just a fucking advertisement. A sponsored video would be you guys yourselves promoting this game and talking about it, but you didn't even do that. You just uploaded an ad, which is why when you got backlash from the comment section, you went back and you updated it to say ad. As we can see here, still absolutely shameless. The audacity of these dudes. I mean, don't make it so obvious to us that you're completely sold out. Keep the illusion alive. I mean, come on. The minute I know you're taking money to just show people what Nintendo wants you to show them, that's when I know you're compromised and there's nothing reliable about you anymore. When you're now uploading exactly what Nintendo wants you to upload and show people instead of covering it yourself, it leads one to believe there's things Nintendo doesn't want people to see, and it should be your job to show those things Nintendo doesn't want people to see. But instead, you just took a big paycheck. The comments though, oh, the comments are the best part. I can't believe there was a 7-minute unskippable ad before the video. Wait a minute, that was the video. That's not a sponsored video, that's an advertisement. It's not true. It is just an ad. It's not even a sponsored video. Actually, kind of impressed that they left comments on when they had to know that the comment/like ratio would be brutal. Let me tell you one thing, Mr. Jack Movies. That's because Nintendo paid them enough to not give a fuck. Nintendo gave Digital Foundry fuck you money. So as much as you guys mean to them, that bag from Nintendo was a lot more appealing than your loyalty. Seriously, guys? A straight up ad is not something I expected to be seeing on Digital Foundry. As a huge Digital Foundry fan, you have no idea how excited I was at first by seeing the thumbnail and then how deflated I got after seeing what this video was. It's the first time I am really disappointed by Digital Foundry. This should have been marked as an ad, not as sponsored content. This is not content made by Digital Foundry. Exactly. But that's how they promoted it. That is what they were betting on. They were hoping you would think it's the usual content you get. Gross. Digital Foundry, just delete this. Everyone who clicked on this wanted to see a comparison, heck, to Nintendo, who presumably paid Digital Foundry to just post this. I'm disappointed in you as well here. A much better sponsorship would be a hands-on full comparison with the data expertise we come here for. Yeah, no, exactly. I mean, you guys are saying all the correct things. Includes paid promotion. Is 100% paid promotion. Yeah, exactly. Includes paid promotion. The whole thing is nothing but promotion. There wasn't a bit of commentary from anyone on the team. I'm fine with sponsored content, but I expected this to be a tech analysis of the new additions. This is just a re-upload of what was already shown at the Nintendo Direct. What's the point? This isn't sponsored content. This is just an ad. Everyone speaking my mind. This is not why I subscribe to Digital Foundry. Man, again, what did I tell you? They's just like me, for reals, they's just like me. You guys are respected in the industry specifically because you didn't do stuff like this. Well, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but Digital Foundry has done sponsored content in the past. Now, mind you, it wasn't as offensive as this one was, but these guys have been slightly compromised, and now they're entirely compromised. I can't trust them. How can anyone trust Digital Foundry when they outright tried to clickbait you? Now, one of the things that the comment section is bringing up that I wasn't even aware of, and I'm just suddenly now being informed of, is apparently IGN owns Digital Foundry. Back in May of 2024, as part of the acquisition of the Gamer Network family of digital brands, IGN also acquired shares in outside Xbox, Digital Foundry, and Hookshot for an undisclosed sum. Wow. Wow, does it make sense? So now that IGN owns you and you sold out to them for I don't know what reasons, that now means IGN is looking at your channel as an easy way for them to make money. They're using your channel to run Nintendo ads. This is sad. With the success Digital Foundry had, I don't know why this happened, but we're already seeing the negatives of this. IGN is already taking full advantage of Digital Foundry's channel, and they have to just put up with it. If I either had to risk it and try to make it on my own, or allow IGN to purchase me and dictate what I must do going forward, I would pick the first option. I do not see how anyone could find joy in knowing they've sold their soul out to IGN. And now they're nothing more than a page for advertisers to come and use what was once an excellent place for software analysis into free reign for whoever wants to plug in an ad. My God, this is a fate worse than death. I have seen some shilling. Believe me, we've seen a lot of that on this channel, but this one, whoo, this takes the cake. That shit led me to unsubscribing. Sorry, after years of watching you guys, I'm done. I'm not tuning in to see full-on advertisements as video uploads. Go fuck yourselves. I don't care how desperate you are to keep the lights on. What happened to you, man? Your ass used to be beautiful. Like, comment, share, and subscribe if you so choose to. That being said, I'll see you in the next video.
Fritongo sucks ass.